Hey everybody! So before I start this review, I want to say rest in peace to the Black Mamba Kobe Bryant. I know nobody listens to these, nobody cares, but I just feel like I have to say that to get off my chest, since this is the day that he passed away, and it really affected me. Last night I saw Just Mercy, directed by Daniel Cretton, starring Michael B. Jordan, Jamie Foxx, Brie Larson, Tim Blake Nelson, and O'Shea Jackson Jr. Um, this movie was very every emotional beat that this movie attempts to hit, I think it hits spot on. All the emotional beats and scenes pack a punch to each one of them. And every time that I think this movie wanted to make its audience feel something or make them cry, I think it succeeded in doing that because it made me feel very emotional for what was going on screen. I feel that some movies try to ham it up, especially this time of year, just to get an Oscar bait nomination. I don't think this movie was intended to be Oscar bait. I think it was a story that deserved to be told, wanted to be told, and was told by people that actually cared about it. Should it have gotten Oscar nomination look? Not for everybody. I think Jamie Foxx does a spectacular job in his role, and he's the only one that I would consider putting up for an Academy Award nomination. Brie Larson, I thought she was fine. The Southern accent, I thought was a bit much at times, but that's also part of the character, so I can't really fault her for that. Michael B. Jordan was good, but at the same time, he felt bland in some scenes and great in others, and all around it was a decent performance, but nothing too spectacular to write home about. I really liked Tim Blake Nelson in this movie. I liked his character. I liked his performance. I liked who he was trying to be, and I listened to a podcast earlier today, and he was one of the main reasons why I decided to see this movie. I was not going to see it, but listening to him speak so passionately about what the film was about and why he wanted people to see it made me want to see it as well. And I'm glad I heeded his recommendation to go see it because, like I said, I thought this movie was going to be a Oscar bait movie that when I saw that it didn't get nominated, my interest in it declined rapidly, and I should not have let that happen. I really, really enjoyed this movie. A lot of the shots are bland. Is that? I think a lot of the direction and a lot of the shots in this composition are bland. A lot of the dialogue scenes are shot, reverse shot, shot, reverse shot, shot, reverse shot. And most of the dialogue scenes are that way, not just a few of them. I would say all of them are directed in that way. But the big thing about this movie is its emotional beats. It really makes the audience feel something. There are shots that I liked in this movie. There are things that I really liked in this movie. And there's really nothing that I would outright say that I disliked about it. I do think that it has some pacing problems and that the movie goes on entirely way too long. And there are a few key things that I would cut out that I don't think are completely necessary because they only talk about it once or twice, or it only comes up once or twice, or a few things that are a bit repetitive that I would simply just edit out to bring that runtime a little bit shorter. But other than that, there's really nothing for me to complain about with this movie. It's not perfect, it's not great, but for a end of the year drama piece, I think it's done exceptionally well, and it made me feel a lot more than most movies did this year, and I'm very happy for that. So I will be giving Just Mercy a 7.6 out of 10.